Hey y'all, former plant killer here, Jessie with Living on a Prayer Flower Farm. On this channel, we talk about turning my black thumb of death into a green thumb of life on my flower farm journey. If you'd like to join me on this flower farm journey, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to know when I upload more videos. On today's video, we will be talking about snapdragons. Actually, we'll be transplanting snapdragons. These are just... they grew way faster than I thought they would. Oh my goodness, I thought they would be short for a lot longer. Because everything I grew last year, snapdragon-wise, took weeks, months to get this size. Actually, they didn't even get this size until I got them in the ground, and they weren't even this thick of a stem. So I'm like, oh my gosh, these got way too big, way fast. So we're getting snow tonight in Louisiana. I had contemplated just going ahead and putting them in the ground, but since we're getting snow tonight, I'm going to transplant them into a little bit of a bigger container where they have their own little cell. So I've got some Jiffy pots, little Jiffy strips that I will put them in, and I've got potting mix that I'll be using, and I think I'll mix it with some transplanting mix. That's what this container's for. I'm gonna wet the soil, and then we will pack it into these, and then put these babies into them. Let's get started. You know, after pulling these up out of here, I could have waited, but yeah, never made it this far with snapdragons before. And I'd rather give them too much room than not enough, right? We'll go and stick this tag in there. So one row successfully done. Now I'm gonna try and save as many. Son of a biscuit. I'm going to try and save as many of these as I can. Okay, so all the snapdragons that I want have been transplanted. These are just Lowe's ones, and I'm only going to do one tray of them. I don't want to waste peat trays on more of them, because they didn't do great last year. They were short. But, see that? I'm going to let them die. Yep. Going to let them die and just say, oh well, bye. These, so they're going to go get watered, bottom watered, under the grow light, and then let's fast forward and go to pinching them, because I don't know about you, but we need to pinch my snapdragons because I want lots and lots of blooms. So see you in 2 weeks, or maybe a month, I don't know. Fast forward in YouTube. Hey y'all, former plant killer here, Jessie with Living on a Prayer Flower Farm. On this channel, I'm on a flower farm journey trying to turn my black thumb of death into a green thumb of life. And if you'd like to join me on this journey, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Today, it is time to pinch our snapdragons. I thought that you had to wait till they had their first 3 sets of leaves, true leaves, to snip them. It's when they get to 3 inches. So they are past due to be snipped. So that's what we will be doing today. So I'm going to take one of these out of here. So you see these first leaves right here. These are seedling leaves. These right here are the first true leaves. So I'm actually going to snip right above them. And I'm going to do that for all my snapdragons. And what that's going to do is encourage branching. So it will put up more than one stem and a lot more flowers at once. So they're all going to get a haircut. All right, let's get started. This whole section is done. Poor things, they look so sad without their tops. But I'm hardening them off too, that's why they're out here. So now they're ready to go inside. In a few more weeks, these can go in the ground. It's a beautiful morning. We're living on a prayer flower farm. Actually, that's not true. It's a very dreary, gross January morning. It's cold out here. It's supposed to be a sunny day. Where is the sun? Where is it? It's not here. Anyway, today we are going to be putting some snapdragons into the ground. These have been hardened off. They were started back in December, and now it is time to put them in the ground, and I'm so excited. It's the last January morning though of 2021. Can I get a hallelujah? Thank goodness. I am so tired of January. Ready for February. Actually, scratch that. I'm ready for like June. Not for the heat of June, but for the flowers that will come with June. But until then, I'm just so excited to get these into the ground. So as you look behind me, all you see are some ranunculus, which are getting eaten on by the deer again. So I'm gonna have to cover them up. And tarp. I put this tarp down to kill the grass back in November. So now it's time to start pulling up sections of it. This was actually the last section I did that I'm gonna pull up. But right now, that back area that I don't know if you can see in the camera is still not full sun yet. It's getting closer to it. During the summer, it will all be full sun, but that section's not. This side is completely full sun. I've also got to get some netting up. These are not all my snapdragons that I'm planting for the season, but they are the only snapdragons I've got right now. The rest of them are inside. I'm so excited. They're all cupping. I'll show you a peek of those. I'm so excited. Okay, anyway, so I'm about to pull up this tarp. We'll see what's under there. I'm still waiting on my soil samples to come back at this point. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my bulb auger, which if you don't have one of these, get one. Lifesaver. And I'm going to just do my hole in. I'll throw in some peat moss in the very bottom. And then I'll do some compost. Black cow compost, and then I'll put in my plant and then cover it with more peat moss, black cow, and then I may go scavenge some pine straw to surround them to help with weed control, because I'm not doing landscape fabric this year, guys. I know a lot of people do it, but the landscape fabric I got did not do a good job. I had weeds literally growing through the fabric. I kid you not, through the fabric. The only way it would have worked is if I had mulched everything, and I didn't have the resources to do that. So this year we're going to try something different. I'm going to try pine strawing, keeping plastic down as long as I can until it's necessary to pull up, and we'll see what happens. So let me get pulling this up and we'll get started. when I first got here. Okay, I'm done. The sun was supposed to come out. It never came out. Where's my sun? And why is it windy? Did y'all see the part in the fast forwarding when the phone just, the whole thing just falls over? I was like, yeah, I'll get it later. I'm done though. So let's take a look at my baby snapdragons. The only ones not in the ground are the Lowe's ones because I ran into a stupid giant ant bed. It is huge. I'm so mad about that. There's no helping it. I'll have to get inside to fix that. Anyway, but let's take a look at them and show you what I did. So, there they are. We've got our Costa Silvers. We've got our Costa Apricots, and then we have our Chantilly sherbet mix. That's what it is, sherbet mix. And then put everything, mulched it with pine straw that, you know, I went and raked myself. This area right here is so wide. The reason I couldn't just put my, I won't focus on it, my Lowe's ones right here is because this is going to be a walkway. Now I've just got pine straw covering it, but eventually I'll fold that in half and lay it going long ways to cover up my rows, but I'm not ready to do that yet. So I just put pine straw to keep the grass nice and dead, watered everything. I guess I'll clean up my mess and then I'm going inside because y'all, I'm tired. That was a lot of work for a Sunday. Whew. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.